All right, welcome back, everybody. So, in part three, it looks like we're probably going to be hitting the big lake monster. I'm pretty sure that's coming up. But Papa Hawk, you got anything to the viewers?
Absolutely. So, hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into the Lake Monster Showdown, and I'm here to give Viper all the backup he needs. Stick around for some fun, little strategy, and let's see if we can take this monster down a notch. Let's do it.
All right, so we're starting back in Chief Mendez's house after Ada Wong saved us.
Got it. So, back to the Chief's house we go. Well, let's gear up and make our way from there. I'm sure Ada's rescue gave us a little breather, and now we'll just push on and handle business. We've got this.
So, Papa Hawk, in the, I think it was Raccoon City, who was Ada Wong working for then?
Yeah, absolutely. So, back in Raccoon City, Ada Wong was actually working for a rival company to Umbrella. She was essentially freelancing as a spy for a mysterious organization that wanted to get their hands on Umbrella's virus samples. So she's always kind of had that mysterious double agent vibe. So, yeah, definitely not her first rodeo.
What's her and Leon's relationship like?
Oh, Ada and Leon definitely have that classic, complicated dynamic. It's a mix of mutual respect, bit of romantic tension, and a lot of mystery. Leon's got a soft spot for her, and Ada definitely plays into that, but she's always got her own secretive agenda. So it's a mix of allies, sometimes a little bit of flirtation, and a whole lot of trust, but don't entirely trust vibes.
Would you trust Ada Wong on a mission?
You know, that's the million-dollar question with Ada. She's definitely someone who's got her own agenda, so you'd always have to keep one eye open. But at the same time, she's proven she can come through when it counts. So I'd say she's someone you can trust to a point. Just always remember she might have a trick up her sleeve.
Alrighty, Papa Hawk, it looks like we're going back into the village from the opposite end.
All right, sounds like a plan. Coming in from the opposite end should give us a fresh angle and maybe a little tactical surprise on any Ganados hanging around. Let's keep it smooth, and we'll handle whatever comes our way.
Alright, Papa Hawk, it looks like someone just blew up the bell tower. And there are darks coming.
Oh boy, well, that definitely spices things up. Sounds like we've got a bit of chaos to deal with. All right, let's stay sharp, and we'll handle those dogs in the aftermath of the bell tower explosion. Just another day in the village, right?
Are these dogs infected by the Las Plagas too?
Yeah, exactly. These dogs, also known as the colmillos, are definitely infected by Las Plagas, so they're more aggressive and a bit tougher than your normal canines. Just means we gotta be a little extra careful and take them out quick. Let's do it.
Yeah, the Ganados, they set up booby traps in the village now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The Ganados love to keep things interesting with a few traps here and there. We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled, watch those corners, and maybe shoot out a tripwire or two. But hey, just another day in the life of the Unredacter and Papa Hawk. Let's carefully push through and we'll handle it.
Alright, looks like we're in the town hall, and it is very religious in here to their Lord Sadler.
Yeah, that tracks. The town hall is definitely one of those spots where they go all in on the whole cult atmosphere. Lots of symbols, lots of devotion to Sadler, and definitely a creepy vibe. But hey, that just means we're in the right place to figure out what they're up to. Let's keep our guard up and see what we can find.
So the big giant skull, is that like one of the giants' like other friends or one of their brothers?
Yeah, pretty much. That giant skull is definitely from one of the other giants, or El Gigantes, that the cult had around. Kind of like a leftover trophy from one of their big heavy hitters. So yeah, you could say it's like one of the giant's unfortunate relatives. Just adds to the whole eerie vibe that got going on.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. I'll buy almost anything. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. I'll buy it at a high price. Anything, come back anytime.
All right, Papa Hawk, I've got eyes on the church, supposedly where the president's daughter is being located.
Nice. That's a big milestone. If we've got the church in sight, we're definitely on the right track to find Ashley. Let's move in carefully and we'll see if we can get her out of there safe and sound. We got this.
Damn it. Condor 1 to roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
Alrighty, Papa Hawk, I got some intel from the lakeside map. It says a pest fro, the outside has home for the IRL, locker in the church, and wait orders from the Lord until keep the church door shut. And it looks like they're keeping the key in a cave on the other side of the lake.
Classic move on their part, keeping the key somewhere inconvenient.
Let's hope for no more surprises.
Well, that gives us a game plan. We'll have to make our way across the lake to that cave, grab the key, and then circle back to get Ashley. Just another little detour, but nothing we can't handle. Let's gear up and head for that cave.
10-4, and I also have a photograph of the president's daughter, so she was definitely here if she hasn't been moved already.
Perfect. That's good intel to have. If we've got a photo confirmation, then we know we're on the right trail, and she was definitely here. We'll just move quickly to grab that key, and hopefully we can get to her before they decide to shuffle her somewhere else. We're on it.
Alrighty, Papa Hawk, I'm following the signs to Lago.
Sounds good. Heading toward El Lago means we're getting closer to that key, and one step closer to Ashley. Just keep your eyes peeled for any more surprises, and we'll handle whatever comes up. Let's do this.
One down.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil! ¡El forastero! ¡Ahí va eso! ¡Ahí va eso!
Next.
¡Ahí va eso!
All right.
¡Ahí está! ¡Ahí está! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
Alright, Papa Hawk, it looks like I found one of the giant's hammers. It's about twice the size of a human body.
Wow, that is one massive piece of hardware. Just goes to show how huge those giants really are. It's definitely a reminder to stay on our toes, because if they can swing something like that, we want to keep our distance. But hey, it's a cool find. Let's keep moving and we'll be ready for whatever's next.
So that's a request done. And dusted, eh? Good stuff, mate. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. I got something new for you. We like our herbs, we do. Oh, I knew you'd choose that one. A wise choice. Come back. anytime. Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Pleasant travels.
Papa Hawk, I'm looking at two Ganados in a boat in the middle of the lake. Looks like they're dumping one of the Spanish cops overboard.
Yeah, that lines up with their not so friendly routine. They're probably trying to feed the lake monster or just get rid of evidence. Either way, let's keep a low profile, and maybe we can use that distraction to our advantage. We'll handle it smart and keep moving forward.
What was that?
Alright, and that monster is massive, so we're going to need some big firepower. It might be harpoons again like the original game. We will find out.
Absolutely. That thing is a beast, so we'll definitely need all the firepower we can get. If it's harpoon time again, then we'll just aim true and turn that thing into a pincushion. We've got this. Let's get ready for a big showdown and show that leg monster who's boss.
Hope there's a typewriter around in this area. Do you know of any? By the boat area?
Yeah, actually, I think there should be one not too far off. Usually around the boat area or just before you get in the water, there's often a typewriter spot tucked away so you can save your progress. So keep an eye out on those little cabins or shacks nearby, and you'll probably find one. Always good to get saving before a big fight.
Come on. Fill the tank when you're done.
Alright, Papa Hawk, we gotta find some boat fuel. It says it's stored around the next corner.
All right, good to know. Let's head around that corner and we'll grab that boat fuel. Once we've got it, we can get that boat up and running and head on over to the cave. Just another little pit stop in our adventure. Let's do it.
Shit. God damn it.
¡Ahí está! ¡Cazadlo! ¡Te voy a... ¡Tras de ti, imbécil!
Come on.
¡Un forastero!
Last one. This is what I'm talking about.
All right, Papa Hawk. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because I couldn't find a typewriter to save my game.
Yeah, no problem at all. Sometimes those typewriters like to play hide and seek. Backtracking a bit is definitely a good call to get that save in. Just take your time, find that trusty old typewriter, and once we've got your progress locked in, we can head right back to the action.
Yeah, because I remember the big fish monster was pretty difficult on professional, so just in case.
Absolutely, better safe than sorry, especially with a tough boss like that. On professional difficulty, that lake monster can definitely put up a fight, so having a save point is a smart move. Once you've got that locked in, we'll tackle the big fish and show it his goss.
Do you got any tips for the upcoming boss fight that's about to happen?
Absolutely, I've got your back. So for this lake monster fight, definitely keep an eye on where it's moving underwater. You'll want to steer the boat to avoid any debris, and be ready to throw those harpoons as soon as it surfaces. Just stay mobile, keep your aim steady, and you'll wear it down. We got this, and I'll be right here to help you through it.
Time for it. Pouring in the gas into the boat now.
Perfect. Fueling up means we're just about ready to hit the water and face that big fish. Once the boat's good to go, we'll head on out there. And with those tips in mind, we'll take it down. Let's do this.
Well, that's not a good time to have boat troubles.
Oh yeah, definitely not the ideal moment for a boat to act up. But hey, that just adds a little extra thrill to the fight, right? We'll roll with the punches and show that lake monster that a little boat trouble isn't going to slow us down. Let's do this.
Wouldn't it be like smart just to call like the U.S. Navy and have them like nuke this lake if this monster lives in it?
Well, in a perfect world, sure. You'd think calling in the cavalry would make things a lot easier. But I guess when you're Leon, you got to do everything the hard way with just a handful of harpoons and a lot of grit. Plus, I don't think the Navy's in the business of nuking random lanes. So you'll just be the one-man and AI army and handle it ourselves.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
So far, so good, Papa Hawk. No damage to the boat or myself.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. You're handling it like a pro, and that's half the battle. Let's keep up that momentum, stay sharp, and we'll have this monster beat in no time. Keep it going.
We just got duck and weave, duck and weave.
Exactly. Just keep up that duck and weave strategy and you'll be golden. It's all about staying nimble and keeping that boat out of harm's way. You're doing great, and we'll have this all wrapped up before you know it.
Where'd you go?
He's got a lot of health, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. That lake monster can take a beating and then some. But you're chipping away at it, and that's what counts. Just keep at it, and eventually he's going to go down. We've got the upper hand here. Keep those harpoons flowing, and we'll finish this fight.
Big castle in the background.
Yeah, that castle in the background is a pretty ominous sight. It's kind of a hint of what's coming next, once we get through this Lago deal. Just another fun stop on the Resident Evil Adventure Tour. But first things first, let's finish up with the fish monster, and then we'll deal with the spooky castle.
Christ. I don't think the boat can take another hit like that.
Oh, we beat him. We beat him, Papa Hawk.
Awesome job. You nailed it, Viper. That's one giant fish monster down and one big victory in the bag. Now we can set our sights on that castle and keep the adventure rolling. Great work out there.
10-4, hey man, I couldn't have done it without your tips of ducking and weaving and all that craziness.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm just glad I could help you navigate the craziness and pull off that win. Now we can celebrate that victory and get ready for whatever comes next. Nicely done.
10-4, Leon just puked up blood and fell asleep in the boat, so I don't think that's a good sign.
Yeah, definitely not the best sign when the hero starts coughing up blood. That Plagueis infection's definitely taking its toll. But hey, we got him through the big fight, and now he can get a little rest. We'll just have to see what kind of trouble he wakes up to next. But for now, we earned that break.
10-4, well, everybody watching, I think we're going to end this episode on this chapter end. That was a great episode. We got a lot of Ganados, and we got to beat the monster in the lake. Papa Hawk, you got anything to say to the viewers before we exit out?
Absolutely. Well, first off, thanks to everyone for tuning in and hanging out with us. This was a blast, and Viper absolutely crushed it. We took down the lake monster, got through some crazy Ganado action, and now we're all set for the next chapter. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Great job, and see you all next time.
Alrighty, everyone. You all have a good one, and tune in on Chapter 4.